prices low. Let's make some money and go, go, go on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Give me a kiss. You've been super for 3.5 years. Thank you. Welcome to our last show on NBC at Card Shark. You are most kind. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. 864 shows, thanks to you. 3.5 years. You're very kind. For the opening... Sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go out the way we came in, giving away as much money as possible. Let's open up the board and get to the cards. Come on, Janice and Lois, rolling in. Here come our Card Sharks. Michelle Jacobs. Hi, Michelle. Let's find out about you again.
I'm Michelle Jacobs. I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa. I've been living here in Los Angeles for 4.5 years, and I'm happy to be here.
Winning $3,550 yesterday. Our challenger, Denise Lockhart. Hi, Denise. And about you, if you will.
Well, I'm Denise Lockhart from Anaheim, California. I've lived in Miami, New York City, Las Vegas, and Hawaii.
All right,
and
let's
I'm
get
very happy
cracking down to
be here.
the bitter end. We want to give away as much money as possible. You cut the cards?
I sure
Let's
did.
pick up where we left off. And we are in the middle of game number one, of course, the best 2 out of 3. And Michelle has yet to uncover a card. Denise has moved over now with a 5 as her base card. She needs 2 cards for the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match. Denise, we left off going to you. We surveyed 100 women who support the women's liberation movement. And we asked them, are you a housewife? How many feminists are housewives?
I think a lot of them are, because women are women and they still love men. So I think that's going to be around 70.
70.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. Feminists and love it. Sure.
I agree with the
Higher or
reasoning.
lower?
I agree with the reasoning, but I'm saying it's a little bit lower.
A little lower than that?
Yeah.
It's lower. You'll play your cards, Michelle. If not, it'll be Denise with hers. And the actual number of feminists who are housewives is 46. Michelle is right. Less than half.
Great. Let's
Michelle
go.
gets the
Good
first crack of the
card.
cards, and she has a 10.
I'm going to change that card.
Winning the question,
oh,
you can
yes.
change it. Another
All
10.
right, let's keep it and go lower.
Lower than a 10.
Okay. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to go higher.
Risking it higher. No, a 2 is not higher. Back to the base card goes Michelle. Denise gets a free chance to play off the 5. Higher, a 7. Freezing. Denise needs 1 card for the game. Question
Okay.
3, as we fill in the spaces, goes to you, Michelle. Michelle, we asked 100 bachelors. Has a woman ever told you that your romantic technique stinks? How many bachelors admitted a woman has told them their romantic technique stinks?
I'm going to say it's a pretty low number. These bachelors, they're pretty well prepared. They know their techniques. So I'm going to say it's a little high number, about 60.
How many
Oh,
think-
sorry. Okay, about 21.
21 out of
Yeah,
100 has
yeah.
said a woman has told them their romantic
No,
technique
I disagree. I think it's going to be higher.
higher than that.
Higher.
I don't mind that as long as they don't laugh. 21 and higher. The actual number of bachelors who admitted a woman has told them their romantic technique stinks is 6. That's all. Not higher. It's lower.
Great.
Michelle, you're looking at a 10.
I'm going to change that card.
And see if you can improve it this time. Yes,
All
the
right,
jack.
good card. Let's go lower.
Lower than the jack. A 7.
Oh, I'm going to go higher.
Risking it higher. No, again, Michelle goes 1 card too far. And again, Denise with a free chance. If this is higher, Denise has the first game in the match. She does. Game 1 going to Denise. Hey, honey, where are you? Where's June? Where's June? Are you out here? Come up here for a second before we go to this commercial. Come up. You know, after 3.5 years, I have introduced you to my son and to my daughter. I've kidded about this lady, but you've never met my wife, June, who never comes down here. Hello, love. So for the last show, she came down. Would you throw this to the commercial? Would you tell me about a commercial?
Oh.
Just-
We're pausing for a commercial. Thank you.
Oh, so good. Thank you. We'll be right back. I don't know how I hung on to that ugly girl all these years there. Nice to get June out here. Same 2 decks of cards. Next card's off the top of the deck. Thank you. I love you, too. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We're having fun down to the end, darn it. I hope
Oh,
you're having
yeah.
fun at home. Game 1 going to the challenger. We're starting game 2 with a question to Denise. Denise, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Is it natural for a mother to be jealous of her teenage daughter's youthful good looks? How many psychiatrists said it's natural for a mother to be jealous of her daughter's good looks?
You can't trust anything a psychiatrist says. I would think, just going on my own assumption, I don't think it's natural for a mother to be jealous of her daughter's good looks, so I think it's going to be a low number, about 22.
22 out of 100, Michelle.
I disagree with her reasoning. If I was 40 and I had a girl of 18, I think I'd be kind of jealous of her looks maybe. So I'm going to say it's a little higher.
A little higher than that?
Yes.
I don't know. Is it natural is the key to the question. The actual number of psychiatrists who said it is natural for a mother to be jealous of her daughter's good looks is 76.
All right.
I was totally wrong. Michelle was right. My goodness.
Okay.
Michelle, you start this game with a 4.
Good card. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4. A queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. No, a king is not lower. Denise gets a free chance to play a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king, a 10. Risky and lower, a 4. Higher than the 4, a jack. We have a new champion and a $500 run. If it's lower, no. Not lower, it's the same. Back to the base card goes Denise. So close and yet so far. Michelle, we asked 100 women, have you ever bought an expensive outfit on credit only to have it go out of style before you even finished paying for it? How many women admitted they bought an expensive outfit that went out of style before they finished the payment?
I'm going to say it's a pretty high number because these women like to dress pretty in fashion. And I'm going to say it's around 58.
58 out of 100, Denise.
Oh, that was a good answer. I agree with your reasoning. I'll go with the audience say lower.
Lower than that. The actual number of women who have bought an expensive outfit that went out of style before they finished the payments is 14. It's lower, yeah. I think I was right on that one. Not by that much on time. But lower than the king. A 2. Here we go again. A queen. Lower than the queen. A 6. Now. Not going to try to turn that last card over. Question 3 to Denise. Denise, we asked 100 16-year-old boys. When you go to 16-year-old boys, when you go to a school football game, do you pay more attention to the game or to the cheerleaders? Yes. How many 16-year-old boys admitted when they're at a football game they pay more attention to the cheerleaders?
Being 16, and I remember I was boy crazy, and I know boys are girl crazy, and even the adults pay a lot of attention to the cheerleaders. I think it's going to be high, about 75.
75 out of 100. Watch the cheerleaders.
I agree with the reasoning, but I'm going to say it's a little lower.
A little lower than that?
Yes.
The actual number of 16-year-old boys who admitted when at a football game they pay more attention to the cheerleaders is 68. It is a little lower. Very high number, but a little lower. And Michelle with some catching up to do. Says higher. She's right with a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. A 2. Higher than a 2. A 7.
I'm going to freeze.
As we move over the freeze bar, look at this board. Michelle needs 1 card. Denise needs 1. Sudden death. Someone's got to win it right here. Michelle, some men are professionally trained by psychiatrists to be sex surrogates. That is, they go to bed with female patients to help them get rid of their sexual hang-ups.
Okay.
So we asked 100 married men, if you thought it would improve your marriage, would you let your wife visit a sex surrogate once a week? How many men said if it would help their marriage, they would let their wife visit a sex surrogate?
I know my husband wouldn't let me, and I'm going to go with personal experience.
Excuse me, before you get to that. Gene, show's going off today. I got a good job for us. Right, I'm sorry. Michelle, how many men said it would help their marriage, they'd let their wife visit a sex
I'm going to say
surrogate?
it's a low number. I'm going to go with about 31.
31 out of 100, Denise.
You know, I have a very liberal boyfriend, and he wouldn't even allow that. Lower.
Lower than that. The actual number of married men who said if it would help their marriage, they would let their wife visit a sex surrogate is 20. It's lower. Denise has it. Denise, you've got control in sudden death. You can play it for 1 card or pass it
One
for
card
1.
left. I'm going to play it. Please change the card.
You're going to play it.
Yeah.
Big change because Denise could win the championship with this
Come on,
1
give me a
card.
good one.
A 7 to call it with.
Higher!
Is it higher? No! Michelle ties it up in sudden death. Denise couldn't do it. We have a tie. We will quickly set up for the tiebreaker. Each player with 1 game, and we'll start the tiebreaker with a question to Denise. Denise, we asked 100 men of all ages, is your best friend a woman? How many men said their best friend is a woman?
Oh,
We know.
about, I'd say about 56.
56. Higher or lower, Michelle?
I'm going to go a little bit lower.
A little lower than that. The actual number of men who said their best friend is a woman is 37. Michelle is right. It is lower.
Great. Good card. Let's
Michelle
go.
starts off the tiebreaker with a
I'm
queen.
going to keep it and go lower.
Lower than a queen. No, an ace is not lower. Denise gets a free chance at a 4. Higher than a 4, a 9. Going against the odds. She's right for the championship. Denise wins it. Michelle with $3,650. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And Denise Jagan, or Denise Lockhart, come down here with me. We'll play the money cards right after this. All right, Denise, let's give some money away. You cut them?
Yes, I did.
Let's get over and play those money cards. Come on, here we go. I don't know how we're doing on time. This might be the last money card, so let's really wrap it up in a big way. $200 new money, 3 cards on the bottom line, another $200 and 3 more cards. Minimum bets, of course, $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half. If you don't lose on the double, we want to give you every opportunity. We'll carry it over. Good luck, Denise.
Thank you.
Here's $200. Hope you gave him a great cut. You can change the base card on each level if you need to. Thank you, Lo. Before I get started, let me give you a kiss, too, love. Thank you for 3.5 years. Denise, starting off with an 8.
Change that card, please.
All right, can only change it once. Got to play this one. Oh, a 9.
Okay, $50 lower.
$50 minimum bet, lower than a 9. And she's right with an 8.
Okay, another
And in the
50
middle.
lower.
Lower, she says, for 50. No.
No.
Ooh, middle card.
Okay, $50 lower.
Come on, let's see a good card. Come on, cards with a jack. We move it up and give you the other 200. You've got 350. You want that jack?
No, change it, please. I don't like those cards from the
Gotta
bottom row.
be some good cards here.
A
Well,
queen,
that's better, the
okay.
queen.
$200 lower.
$200 lower than a queen. Yes, for the 7. Again near the middle, but 550.
Okay, $50 higher.
$50 minimum bet, higher than a 7.
No, okay.
502 to go.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than a 5. Yes, the queen.
Right.
Now, with a queen, we move it up. You have $600, Denise.
$400 lower.
All right, this would be a nice round $1,000 if this card is
Come
lower.
on.
Here it is. Oh, you made a good comeback with some bad cards. Okay. $1,000, $200 in the game. That's $12 for Denise Lockhart. Hey, don't go away. We're going to get a new challenger. We've got another match coming at you right after this.
Have a ball tonight on Game Show Network with 3 one-hour blocks of your favorite game shows.
Fantastic.
1 hour of Family Feud at 8, 1 hour of Match Game at 9, and 1 hour of Newlywed Game at 10. So have a ball tonight, starting at 8 Eastern.
Well, Denise Lockhart, $1,200. Let's keep it rolling. 2 brand new decks of cards. Here comes the new challenger on Card Shark. Hello, Victoria Sieber. Nice to meet you. Again, a little brief note about you,
My
if you
name
will.
is Victoria Sieber. I just recently moved here from Okeechobee, Florida, and I love Los Angeles, and I'm very happy to be here and meet you.
All right. Thank
And
you.
play
Nice to have
Card
you
Shark.
here at the end. Now, players, let me remind you of something. We have checked the time on the show. We do not have time to play another money cards. We are playing a match, the best 2 out of 3. The winner of this match will win at $5,000. All right? For the match. No money cards. The best 2 out of 3 decides a $5,000 match. Good luck. One of you is going to get it, and we'll get started as we start off with a question to Denise. Denise, we found 100 single women who are geniuses. Their IQ is above the genius level, and we asked them, is it important that the men you date be intelligent? How many women geniuses said yes, it is important that the men they date be intelligent?
Yeah, I think that would be a high number. I think so. I think about 75, 79.
79. All right.
I think
79 out of 100?
I think that's going to be lower, Jim.
Lower than that.
Yes.
The actual number of women geniuses who said it is important that the men they date be intelligent is 80 by 1. Not lower, it is higher. Denise just missed the bonus, but she is starting off this match with a 5.
That's my lucky number, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 5. A
Okay,
jack.
lower.
Risking it lower. No, a queen. And a lot of money riding on the turn of every card now. Victoria with a free chance at a
Okay,
7.
I'm going to go lower.
She's going against the odds. She's right.
Okay, I'm going to go higher.
Risking it higher at 10.
I'm going to freeze.
Gonna
I'm
freeze.
gonna freeze.
Yeah, the temptation now, that $500 bonus doesn't look quite as
does.
good as $5,000 for the match. Victoria, we surveyed 100 inmates in San Quentin Prison, and we asked them, are you innocent of the crime you were convicted of? How many inmates claim they are innocent?
I think that's going to be an average number. I'm going to say about 52.
52 out of 100 said they're innocent.
Lower.
You think they're more honest than that? The actual number of inmates who claim they are innocent is 46 is lower. Denise has it.
Please take the card, please.
So it's not so lucky anymore, huh, Denise? The lucky 5 becomes a 9.
Oh, gosh. Higher.
Against the odds. And right.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. No. And again, Victoria with a free chance.
I'm going to say it's going to be lower.
Lower than a
Don't
10.
get-
No, queen is not lower. Question 3 already with so much riding. And there's a signal that every question now becomes sudden death. Every question is
Okay.
sudden death. So right now, Denise needs 4 cards, Victoria needs 2, and this is sudden death in our best 2 out of 3 match. Denise, we asked 100 fourth grade boys, do you know one sure way to make your mother blow her top? How many 4th grade boys do know how to make their mom blow her top?
Little boys are quite devious, and I'm sure they know how to push the buttons on their mom. So I think about 73.
73 out of 100. Victoria.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go lower, Jim.
Lower than that.
I'm going to go lower.
The actual number of 4th grade boys who do know one sure way to make their mom blow her top is 63. Victoria has it. Sudden death. You can play it or pass
I'm
it.
passing
You're going to pass it. Denise, you must get them all for the first game of the match with a 9. Higher, she says. An ace. Lower than the ace, a jack. Lower than the jack, a 7. And now the big call. Lower, you say. Against the odds? No. Victoria has game 1. Oh, if you had gone with the odds, you would have had a run as well. But it is game 1 going to the challenger. She gets her first $100. We'll set up for game 2. And remember what I said. Every question is sudden death. This is game 2, and we are starting off sudden death.
Okay.
Sudden death. Victoria, we asked 100 bachelors. Could you cook a decent meal from the food you have in your refrigerator right now?
No.
How many bachelors?
Absolutely not.
How many could cook a decent meal from what's in their refrigerator?
No, I think they can't. I think that's going to be a relatively low number. I'll say
How many
30.
said they could? You say 30 out of 100
30.
could cook a decent meal.
30.
Denise?
Lower
than
than
that.
30.
And again, this decides to control in sudden death right away. The actual number of bachelors who could cook a decent meal from what's in their refrigerator is 67, not lower. It is higher. Victoria. Sudden death right off the bat. We will show Victoria her base card before she makes her decision. Victoria, you have a 3. Now, you can play it or pass it.
All right, does she get to change her card, Jim?
She does not get to change
Then
her
I'm
card.
going to pass it to
You're
her.
going to pass it.
Yes.
Denise, we're going to turn over a base card for you. You did it all but one before. You're going to have to turn them all over, or Victoria is
Okay.
$5,000 richer. And Denise, this is what you're starting with. An 8. The worst card you could.
Lower.
Is it lower? Oh, no, it's not. Victoria comes on and wins the last $5,000 on Card Shark. Victoria? And finish it up. Denise, thank you. Denise has $1,200. Victoria, 100 in the game, too. That's $5,100. I think that's just as good as playing the money card, right?
I love it.
Don't you dare go. I beg your pardon. Another 100 for the game. That's $5,200. Good way to finish up. Talking about finishing up, don't you dare go away, because after this commercial message, we're going to finish up as best we can with some great people here for 3.5 years on Card Shark. Okay? Thank you. Well, that wraps it up for 3.5 years on Card Shark. Thank you. Glad we have a couple of moments, because I think you might be interested in this. I've mentioned from time to time in the 3.5 years the way people have sent in poems and taken part in polls and been a part in the show. We have polled in the last 3.5 years 3,875,000 people on Card Shark. And I am delighted to say, in 3.5 years, we have given away $3,218,550 on the show to a lot of very nice people that came down here as contestants. Thank you all who sent in poems and were a part of the show. I do want to thank the NBC staff and crew. These guys and girls have been sensational with us for the last 3.5 years. We're grateful to all of you. We are grateful to you for your support that enabled us to have 3.5 years of Card Sharks on NBC. But I especially want to thank these people who are standing behind me. And for one of the few times in my hammy life, I am going to get the hell out of the way here now as they roll the credits by so you can take a good look at these wonderful people from Goodson Todman and Card Sharks who have made this thing go. I love each and every one of them. For Card Sharks on NBC, goodbye, my friends.
for Card Shark. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.